requires an initial deposit. Please hang up momentarily, listen for dial tone, deposit the amount specified on the instruction card, and dial your call again.
Anybody got a quarter?
No,
Comments,
just intro the episode. Intro the episode.
Oh, I thought I was outroing.
No, we didn't even record. Go.
All right, guys, it's Dial Tone Podcast, and this is Taco,
And I'm Ant.
and this is episode 25.
Is it 25?
Yeah,
It is 25. Yep.
Our episode count
Yeah,
is like a quarter of a century.
that is correct.
Right.
That is very much correct. And we're recording today. We're going to record a double episode.
Maybe even a triple.
Maybe not a triple. Double I could do. Triple, we're pushing it. That's 3 hours straight of just going to it.
So I was thinking we do a minimum of an hour and a half each.
Okay. Well, we'll just ride it out.
Yeah.
We got to record a double episode. I am going to Dallas, Texas this upcoming week.
Yeah.
For a huge convention. And yeah, I'll be in Dallas. Taco's taking me to the airport on Thursday.
I was actually going to ask you because I couldn't remember. I was talking to Jacoby.
Yeah, airport Thursday. So I made a to-do list for this weekend because this trip was sprung up on me. I had to really sit down and make sure I knew what I had to do this weekend to prepare for the trip. Already knocked out half the list.
Oh, okay.
One of the things was scheduling my haircut, and I love my barber, but his availability, anytime I'm like, I don't really need a haircut, but I want one, he's available whenever I need. Anytime I need a haircut for a trip, like right before a convention or anything like that,
Yeah.
I have to figure out how the fuck I'm going to get the haircut. And this is like the third time where going to a convention or on a trip like this, I have to get the haircut day of that I'm leaving.
Oh.
Which is kind of cool, right? Because now it's like fresh haircut, like the freshest haircut. But it's kind of stressful because now I have to make time out of the day of traveling already is kind of stressful. But now I have to make time to go get an hour-long haircut.
I already know a better solution.
Just shave it all off?
No. You would look like a fucking peanut.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
100%.
Like a sexy graffiti peanut.
Yeah.
I'd eat you.
Yeah.
Store you in my mouth. Suck you dry.
Oh, hey, whoa.
Yeah. They call me Taco Sucker Nut.
That's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Get it?
It is nuts.
So what was your idea?
So I'm supposed to take you to the airport.
Cut my hair while I'm driving? Or while you're driving?
I was thinking you sit on my lap in the driver's seat, right?
Yeah.
I even put an apron on you.
Yeah.
But it'd be like a hoodie.
Okay.
And then you just hold the wheel. I'll do the feeder pedals. And then
No, because you're the one that likes to drive. You get what I'm saying? So I can't even have a part in that.
I don't mind if you sit on my lap.
Oh, because you still feel like you're driving and in control?
No, just because I want you to sit on my lap. But yeah, I can cut your hair while we drive.
It's so crazy, though. Like, my barber, again, he's super clean with it.
Oh, yeah.
But, god damn, the availability is nuts. Anytime that it's, dire that I need to get a haircut.
Yeah.
But it's all good. We got that figured out.
Okay.
So this morning, it's Saturday morning. I'm trying to sleep in.
Right.
I passed out on my bed. Heavy.
This morning.
No, last night. Passed out.
Oh,
I
okay.
was out cold. And I fell asleep in you ever fall asleep and your neck is just cranked and you didn't even realize it? Like you're just like your neck is at a 180-degree angle while laying down. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
Or it's twisted up?
Yeah.
So I did that by accident.
Oh.
So I wake up at 5 a.m. with a migraine because of all the tension on my fucking neck. Bro, I was upset.
Yeah.
I was so mad. So got up, took 4 ibuprofen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God, that's my phone. Give me 1 second.
Okay. I'm going to answer it, guys.
All right, I'm back. What was I talking about?
Dos tres. I understood that.
What was I talking about?
On your phone call?
No, right here.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, okay. I remember. All right. Sorry for the interruption.
For ibuprofen.
Yeah. Sorry for the interruption. I had a phone call. So, so I took some ibuprofen this morning. Awesome. So 5 a.m. took ibuprofen. Couldn't go to sleep, right? Because I'm up.
Right. Yeah.
So I hopped on a video game real quick.
Oh, okay.
Played like 2 rounds of Fortnite, whatever.
Yeah. Did you?
No, I lost. It was great.
Oh, okay.
But then I was like, all right, I'm gonna lay down, and then I turned on something on. So I have my iPad Mini. So I started watching a show.
Oh.
I don't even remember what the fuck it was. I just turned something on randomly, and I went back to bed.
Okay.
Well, I woke up at 9:25.
Yeah.
And I had therapy at 9:30.
Yeah.
So I wake up and I'm like, oh, what just happened? I had a wild ass dream too. Like it was wild. So then I hopped on therapy. Bro, trying to do therapy, the very first thing you do when you wake up is different.
Yeah, I bet.
So like, I looked at my therapist and I was like, hey, I'm so sorry. I literally just woke up. She's like, do you want to reschedule? I was like, no, we got important things to talk about. So like, I'm actively waking up while she's like she's asking me about a few different things. And then like 20 minutes in, woke right up.
Oh, okay.
And, so if you're ever going to wake up right to therapy, I recommend you don't. It was a good session.
Oh, okay.
But that first 20 minutes, I was just like, my brain's like, well, what are you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my morning today.
Okay.
And I got a bunch of things I still got to knock out. But, I'm excited for this trip. We're going to keep rocking. I went to Dunkin' today. Got myself a Dunkin' breakfast.
Oh.
Protein fucking coffee from Dunkin'.
Yeah. I had one before.
It's pretty good, no?
Yeah.
Like, I wish that was a thing at most coffee shops, honestly. But,
I'm seeing the protein plus stuff. Like,
yeah, protein is in now. It's like trend.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird that it's a trend now because, like, I know myself, I've been doing the weight loss thing since November of last year. So, like, your boy got the food down, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And more at the grocery store, I'm seeing protein this, protein that, protein this, fucking protein Pop-Tarts, protein fucking whatever.
Right.
And it's cool, but like the general rule of thumb that I taught you is going off calories and protein, right?
Yeah.
So if something has 15 grams of protein, it should have no more than 150 calories.
Right.
Right. But then you look at some of these things that are like protein all over the fucking label. And you look at the back, it's like, oh, here's 7 grams of protein for 5 million calories.
Right. Now, like, I'll sign up.
Well, the Dunkin' drink isn't that bad, though. The protein coffee at Dunkin', I want to say it's like 25, 30 calories and like 25, 30 grams of protein to 150 calories or something like that.
Yeah, and I got like the sugar-free, I think vanilla or something.
Bro, it tastes delicious.
Yeah.
It's absolutely delicious, and I love it. And I had that with a little breakfast sandwich,
Okay.
Because this morning, because I haven't woken up at 9:30 in a long time.
Right.
So I just like, my day was just going. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm super excited for this trip. We're going to have a good old time.
Yeah.
We got the hotel. We got a rental car.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't crash it.
Yeah.
Because driving in Texas is a little wild sometimes.
It can be a little something.
Yeah, it could be, But anyway, we're going to do that. It hasn't been this won't be my first time driving in Dallas, in DFW area. I was in Texas years ago. I had a rental. And I was just like skirting all over the place. Right. And plus, for the few days I'm going to be there, I won't have to use pliers to start the car.
Which would be, you might come back and order fucking keys.
I am heavily debating it. So another thing I did on yesterday that I kind of told you about, but I want to talk about some more.
Yes.
went to Dick's Sporting Goods to pick up my favorite. So my plan, so like packing in general for a trip, because you travel with your vehicle, right? Like you can, I know you still like pack light.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like when you're flying, for me anyway, it's stressful because like I'm going to a convention. I want to have nice little outfits. I want to make sure I got all my camera gear. I want to make sure I got chargers and fucking all this shit.
Right.
This is the first time I'm going to try to do this and pack everything into a book bag, which I should be able to because this trip is only 3 days.
So is it your book bag and that other thing?
Yeah. So no. So my plan is I'm going to have my book bag.
Yes.
I have a book bag that I used to use for all of my photography gear. And it fits underneath. Like the most important thing about a personal item for a plane is it needs to fit underneath the seat in front of you. If it does not fit underneath the seat in front of you, the airline counts that as a carry-on bag.
Okay.
And you can't have more than one carry-on bag. So you have to check one of the bags.
Okay.
Which you got to pay for.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So with this book bag, you know, I plan on emptying out the guts of the book bag, rolling up all of my clothes like army style, military style, putting it in the bag. I already got my toiletries, which is like my toothbrush and all that shit. My lotions, you know what I mean? Because I need the lotions.
So toiletries.
Yeah.
Why is it called toiletries?
No, I have no idea. I've thought that before because like I wonder if it's toiletries because they belong in the room where the toilet is. Or you use them mainly in the room where the toilet is.
Why wouldn't they be like bathroomatories?
I don't know. Well, no, that doesn't sound right though.
Or bathies. Well, but if we said it, if it was commonplace, then it would sound right.
Yeah.
It just might be one of them weird words that sound a little funny.
Well, no, but that's the thing, right? Because if it's a weird word that sounds a little funny, more than likely as a society, we wouldn't use that word. But because toiletries, it is kind of weird. Toiletry is a word.
I mean,
but
cantaloupe's a weird word.
No, I feel like that's a regular word.
Well, because it's a regular word now that we say. But just think cantaloupe.
I get what you're saying. But cantaloupe, like, it rolls off the tongue. Bathroomatories does not really roll off the tongue.
Well, what about bathies?
That sounds like something for children. Like bathroom toy. Like that's what children call bathroom toys.
Is bathies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We need to brand that.
That actually could be.
Yeah.
It's trademarked now. We have officially trademarked it. Nobody can take it.
It's us.
Yeah, well, toiletries in general. So what I used to do when I was flying is I wouldn't bring any toiletries with me, and I'd buy it when I got over to where I was going.
Oh,
but
then leave it there.
Well, okay, that's the thing. All right, so for me, the type of person I am with my toiletries, I buy a travel toothbrush. I buy a travel toothpaste. I have shampoo, body wash, a travel loofah, travel lotion, travel face moisturizer, and travel face wash.
But what do you do with the travel stuff when you get back?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, okay, what I used to do
is to like
throw it all away.
I know.
I would leave it there. Yeah.
But as of right now, you're still in that current cycle.
No. So what I do now is if I have like a good bit left over from the travel toothpaste, for example, I will put that back in the bag and bring it back with me, and I use it for the next trip.
Okay, but a travel toothpaste is like this big.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, it depends. Like
you probably get like 20 brushes out of that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
So
that's what I'm saying.
That's only going for a couple days.
That's what I do now. What I used to do.
When did this now start? Because I don't remember the now ever starting now.
I would say on my third trip last year is when I was like, oh, okay, maybe I need to start doing this. Like I don't know what trip it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, it would blow my mind that you'd be like, every time you go somewhere, you'd be like, oh, I got to go to Target and get the travel things. And I'm like, you just traveled last month.
I know.
He's like, yeah, they in Oregon.
Yeah, I left them. Yeah. Dude, I don't know what it was. Like in my head, I was like, I just need it for the trip. And when I get back, I don't need it. But now because I wouldn't say last year I definitely was traveling way more.
Right.
And I mean, potentially this year I could probably keep going to places. You know what I mean? But, you know, now it's like, okay, whatever I don't use, we'll put back in the bag. Other than like, I'm not going to bring back the travel loofah because that shit's wet and you know what I mean?
Why not?
I'm not doing that.
One, they have hair dryers in hotels most of the time.
Yeah, but I'm not doing
just
that.
Shake it.
Not doing that. My like toiletry bag doesn't have any waterproof lining in it.
Bring a Ziploc bag to put your damn loofah in.
Not doing that, dude. The loofahs are the least. They're 50 cents a piece. I can afford to use it and throw that away.
Oh,
yeah.
Just think about how disappointed that loofah feels after only being once or twice across your ass.
I get it.
Like that loofah, when it was made, it was like, I'm gonna see at least 100 ass.
No, it's travel loofah size, like the size of my palm.
Yeah.
So, no, not reusing that. The toothbrush, I would bring my home toothbrush, but it's like bulky and shit. So I just get $1 toothbrush, use it, throw it away. Right?
Are you still throwing it away?
That the toothbrush I am still throwing away after.
So anything that gets wet, you're like,
Yes, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. My face wash, the shit that I use to specifically wash my face, that goes in a small little baby container.
Yeah.
And I at this point I know how much to pump in there, like from my home, right?
Okay.
To that way, like I don't need it anymore. When I literally always have just enough.
Okay.
My face moisturizer that I usually bring back. My lotion that I use, if I typically will have a little bit extra, so that I will bring back. But yeah, for the longest time, dude, I would just be like, I'll get it when I'm over there, and then when I'm over there, I'm leaving it there.
Right, I know.
So, you know, we're changing that up.
Okay, I like that.
And like I said, I'm gonna travel with a book bag with my clothes in it, so that way I can bring my big, you know, hard case of photography gear. This trip isn't supposed to be a photography work trip, but I'm going to make it part of that.
Yeah.
100%.
It's always photography, always.
Yeah. So it's going to be a good time, man. I'm pretty excited. It's a huge convention. It's going to be a good old time.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm trying to like get ready for it. You know, and I still got to work this upcoming week, at least 3 of the days, you know?
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I'm just gonna go have a good time, and I think it's gonna be good. We'll see.
Can I circle back to something we talked about earlier?
Yeah, go ahead.
So during the intro, I tried the outro.
Okay.
Can we just outro now?
Why? See,
No,
the
okay.
rhythm of the episode gets fucked up because you do shit like that.
Okay. Real thing that I wanted to circle back to.
Okay.
We're talking about protein and it being trendy.
Yeah.
And it's like hitting labels on
Yeah.
regular products and stuff.
Right.
You're going to find this to be stupid.
Well, oh my God, what?
You know how girls used to get tramp stamps?
Lower back tattoos, yeah.
Right. Can they start getting like FUPA tattoos that say protein packed?
That's already been a thing. I've seen them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, would it be protein packed or would I be the protein packing?
I would say both.
Okay.
It would be both in that situation.
I need to get a protein tattoo.
If you want, yeah. I know somebody.
Yeah. That would be wild.
I think some of the I recently saw a tattoo of some girl who got her man's name tattooed up there, like down there.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just like, man, like it's kind of wild. And at my old job, I saw somebody get a tattoo of a spider down there.
Oh.
And I was like, this is nuts. And then there was an other instance. Okay, this actually happened. Tattoo artist was tattooing this girl down there. For whatever reason, she was getting very excited, if you know what I mean.
That happens.
Now her boyfriend was with her. And he started getting extremely furious at the tattoo artist for
Getting her wet?
essentially. And then the artist is like, I'm doing my job.
Right.
I'm literally, this is what I have to do.
My thumb has to be in her ass.
No, no, that didn't happen.
Oh.
We're not going to make those allegations, so shut the fuck up. This is that bullshit, dude.
That could have been real.
No,
Okay.
I'm cutting that out.
Okay.
So he just had to, he's doing his thing, and she was getting upset.
At the boyfriend?
No, I'm sorry. He was getting upset. The boyfriend was getting upset.
Okay.
And like, it's just wild to me, dude. Like, some of these tattoos that are done. At a convention, I saw somebody getting their butthole tattooed.
Which is wild.
Yeah, I was like, yo, how is she doing that? Number one. Number two, I don't even know how you heal that. Right? Like, what do you do there? You're fucked.
I mean, I guess depending on if you had a smaller ass, maybe it might be easier to heal because it ain't pressed up. Because I'd imagine you want it spread for a while so it has time to breathe.
I would just try not to use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I didn't even think about
that's what
having to shit within the first,
yeah.
X amount of days or week. Or
I would
two.
just not do that.
Be like, doctor, can I get a colostomy bag?
Yeah, just install one so that I can heal this.
Yeah, before you get to the shop, be like, yeah, I just went and had a colostomy bag put in.
I'm actually I think I might get another tattoo in the next month, I think.
Oh, okay.
I want to get a Daruma doll right here,
Okay.
which I don't think you know what that is.
Nope.
It's a Japanese doll. If I showed you a picture of it, you'd be like, oh, I know what that is.
Oh, okay.
But like, essentially, there's like a story behind it, and you leave one of the eyes empty, and you essentially like wish for something, and then when the wish comes true, then you fill in the other eye. So I kind of want to get one of those.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get another tattoo on my leg, and I think tattoos are on my mind heavy right now because I'm going to a tattoo convention.
Yeah.
And every time I go to these conventions, I'm just like, damn it, I need more tattoos, and I want more, but I hate getting tattooed.
Oh,
Very bad.
well.
No, like, like, I have a good bit.
Yeah.
I get visibly upset when I get tattooed.
Oh, do you?
Like you can feel how mad I am because I'm like, why did I do this, and why are you doing this to me?
I kind of want to see this now.
Yeah, you've never seen me get a tattoo.
No.
Yo, when I was getting my hand done, the entire time I was like, like that.
Now, could we record you getting a tattoo?
No, that can't be on the internet.
I mean, that would be like if we recorded me taking it. I could take a shit while you get a tattoo, and then we could see who has the angriest faces.
You actually get upset every time you go poop.
Right.
Like, you're just so mad.
Why is this leaving my body? I spent money on this.
Yeah, it needs to get back in there.
I've got a asshole.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We're cutting it.
What do you mean? I'm part.
Okay.
Just that part.
Just stop, because now I have to do more cuts, Danny.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
Dubby Energy. If you're like us and need something to get through long days, late edits, work, or just staying locked in, Dubby is a solid go-to. It gives you that energy boost without feeling like you're just crushing another boring energy drink. They got a lot of great flavors, mix is easy, and it's something you keep at the desk, in the car, wherever your day takes you. So if you want Dubby Energy, check them out and use our code
Dialtone, DIALTONE for 10% off.
Dialtone at checkout. Save yourself 10%.
W. This is something right
What?
here.
What?
All right. I don't think I've ever brought it up to you. But you know how when you're watching TV or a movie, you can put it into like Spanish or something?
Yeah.
I'd like maybe one of our episodes, we intro, but you do it in Spanish. I mean, even if we did it in English, but you do it in Spanish.
Potentially.
I think that might be cool.
Might be in the future, maybe. Did you end up watching that movie, Chef?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Okay. So
Honest opinion.
To start with, we'll go from the very beginning. So I was like, all right, I was at work yesterday.
Are we gonna spoil anything? All right.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Well, we will be talking about the movie The Chef. It's on Netflix.
It come out in 2014, so you should have watched it by now.
You should have watched it if you haven't, but we're gonna talk about that. So it started at spoiler. So it started at work for you, right?
So I was at work.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, we gonna get together tomorrow to record. So I need to go ahead and watch this thing because that could give us something to talk about, like
Right.
talking about the movie, right?
Yep.
So I was kind of low key excited about it, right? Plus, you said it has something to do with New Orleans, so I was like,
I said it had a part.
well, right, but
Yeah.
it's still, you know,
Yeah.
like even if it just said New Orleans, like someone just said it in the background or had a T-shirt on, you know,
Yeah.
I'd be good with it. So I get home, made me up some ice cream, put the movie on. Well, I searched for the movie. First, I thought you said Hulu.
No, Netflix.
Right.
Netflix, yeah.
So I go and I just did the general search on the TV and it popped up a couple different shows and movies. I'm looking for something that maybe got released this year
Oh no.
or last year because I'm thinking it must be new if you're just now telling me about it.
I feel like I told you that it came out a while ago.
No, I do not recall this
Okay.
at all
Okay.
because, you know, we talked about The Bear.
Yes.
So when you were like, oh, there's this other movie, you
Yeah.
know, like, you know, and I was like, oh, okay, so I'm just assuming it's got to be new
Okay.
or like newish, right?
Right.
So I saw that movie, but I was like, this was like early 2000s.
2014, early
Yeah.
2010s.
Yeah, that thing. So I was like, this can't be it. So then I went to Hulu search. Nah. Then I went to Google search and I put in the Chef movie and that popped up along with another movie. I was like, the Chef movie involving New Orleans. That movie and the other movie popped up also. So that's when I sent you that damn screenshot, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you were like, yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. Found a movie. 2014. The fuck? Okay.
It's good. Yeah.
So, yeah.
You
so
watched it.
I watched the entire thing.
What do you think?
I want food,
Right, number one.
like some good food.
Yeah.
And I've never been a big fan of like, you know how like when they were cooking in the restaurant and the food's all real fancy and real small.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't never really had like an interest in eating food like that.
I've eaten at restaurants like that.
It's just, I mean, I'm sure it's terrific.
Well, no. So one of the things to keep in mind when food is that like it's served like that at that like level, it's like an art. It's like more of like an art form too, and on top of just cooking, which is why they do it visually. Like they try to make not only the flavors and all of that visually when it's presented to you. They want you to be like, wow. One.
Well, right, I get that.
And two, the reason why the sizes are that big is typically it's like 8 courses, 7 courses, 9 courses.
Right,
So it's like you're getting that small little plate, but then there's another one coming up and another one.
No, and I get that. I've never been a big like I said, I like looking at the food and I would love to like run my tongue across it to taste it and shit.
Of course.
But I don't know if I can see myself like, hey, I want to go to one of these, even on a semi-regular basis, like maybe a one-off. Or
Also,
something,
you're
right?
talking right like over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. But the whole
Sandwich,
the sandwich,
the Cubano.
yeah.
You know what's
Like-
funny? I don't like Cubanos
No,
personally. No, I don't like. I'll eat pickles, but I'm not the biggest pickle guy.
I'm not a big pickle guy either.
And also, personally, I don't like yellow mustard.
Okay, I'm a honey mustard fan.
Well, those are traditionally made with yellow mustard.
Oh,
But keep going.
But yeah, the whole food truck thing that he did afterwards,
Yeah.
like that looked exciting.
Right?
You know,
Also, to me, love the movie, but I was in my head, I was like, so you're telling me this guy got a food truck that I think is from the 80s or 90s that's rusted and broken down, and overnight they cleaned it up and it was brand new.
Yo, when he come out of the meeting with the ex-husband dude,
Yeah, with Robert Downey Jr.
right, which was wild.
That was
right,
weird, right?
you know,
Yeah.
because he was looking young and fresh.
Yeah. Also, did you see most of the Avengers were in that movie, right? From Marvel?
Oh, I guess
Scarlett
so.
Johansson,
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. There was somebody else in there too.
But
So Jon Favreau, the chef,
yeah.
he directed the Iron Man movies.
Oh,
Yeah, and
okay.
so one of the things I wanted to talk to you about, which I don't know if I broke it down, then another reason why I really like this movie. So now that you've seen the movie, so Jon Favreau, like he did the Iron Man movies, right? He did the Iron Man movies, and then I think he went on to do like he was struggling in directing and all of that. Like he came out with another movie that did really bad, like in the box office, critics hated it. So he made the movie Chef, like that, like Jon Favreau. He made that movie. He wrote that movie and directed the movie.
Okay.
And if you notice in the movie, he like harsh critic, made him go crazy, and he's like, fuck that, I'm gonna do my own thing, and it's gonna be amazing, right? And that's the general point of the movie.
Right.
Well, in real life, he got hit hard by critics in Hollywood, and then went on to create this movie, The Chef, which ended up being like pretty successful.
Gotcha.
Which in what I told you, that movie was like inspiring to me because like he just like, I want to go do this, I'm gonna go do it.
Right.
Yep.
There was some holes in the movie.
All right. Here it goes. What are the holes?
I mean, one, you done brought up one thing
Oh, the food truck?
that, like, literally, he's like, old broken piece of shit fucking food truck. And then one of the day, they down in fucking Miami fucking selling their ass off.
And they got a permit.
Right. Okay, the permit thing, because all the cities they jump through, that's one, right?
Yeah.
Because I know someone that has a food truck,
Yeah.
you know? So it's a little bit of a process. But I can skip that because we in a movie.
Okay, good. I was about to say, it's a movie.
Right. It didn't like, but it was just the idea, like, you saw the state of the food truck. And even if they don't, like, say, like, it wasn't implied that it was the next day. But so even if
I felt like it was implied that it was next day. It felt like
a very short amount of time. But yes, it did feel like they were presenting it as like,
No. Hold on. It was next day because remember they just had cleaned out everything, and then they started making all the food for the construction worker guys.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't know the actor's name, and I forgot what his
buddy.
His buddy.
I can't remember his name either, but yeah.
He's a great actor. He was in John Wick.
Is that John?
I don't
no,
not
LaGuardia, but Laguista or something.
No idea. He's a great actor.
Yeah,
I have no idea what his name is though.
Yeah.
But like they did that, and remember they were like he gave his son a sip of the beer, and they were smoking cigars, and he's like, "Hey, you guys go back to the hotel, and I'll come pick you up in the fucking truck."
Right.
So for sure it was overnight.
Right. But it's like so the fast tracking of that was
I get it. I get what you're saying.
difficult to believe.
I get it. Yeah.
But the idea of getting the food truck, I love that his buddy just showed up. Now, I was kind of like, what have you done in your life that you can just fly to fucking Miami, quit your job?
Well, the restaurant they were working at was a pretty successful restaurant, right? Like
So successful that the head chef quits and is telling his ex-wife, I ain't got money.
well,
Now, granted, he went straight home and made like a 30-course fucking meal.
I could be wrong, dude, but from what I've like seen on YouTube from chefs like Maddie Matheson talk about this and shit, like a lot of these chefs tend to not have money because they blow a lot of it, whether it's like trips, food,
right.
fucking this and that. But I do see what you're saying as the head chef of the whole entire
Right, like
brigade.
he's broke.
Yeah, he got no money.
But then his double assistant, because it was the other dude that stayed that took over the chef role.
Well, so the other dude was his sous chef.
Sous chef.
I don't know what the one underneath that is, but
I'm assuming was the buddy.
Yeah, it was the buddy. Yep.
So he wasn't even getting paid what the head chef or the sous chef was getting paid. And now,
to be fair, if we're in my imagination, he was just somehow good with his money. Well,
he was an actor.
Well, no. Well, the head chef, he had a kid, right? He had, and then I don't know. I get what you're saying.
So that was a little like. Just a small hole. I'm not talking like it ruined the movie. It just had me questioning. Like, there was like for a second, I was like, "Well, that's dope that he come down." Like, I love that.
Yeah.
It was just like, how he afford to be in that position.
Well, I don't know.
That'd be like if you went to Texas on your trip
and you just showed up,
and I just showed up.
Well, but the thing is, like, I think he went over there. Right, he went over to be with the head chef.
Right,
but I think he knew how good that head chef was, and in his mind, he's like, "Well, plane tickets only, I don't know, let's just say $500."
Right,
which honestly, from like Cali,
I forgot they were all the way across country.
Yo, from Cali to Florida, like in today's money, that shit would be like an $800 flight or something.
Right.
But anyway, so he flew out to Miami, and I think he just knew, well, whatever this guy's doing is going to be successful.
Right.
So
right.
I need to be a part of that. You know what I mean?
Right. No, and I did love that part. Like,
Yeah.
I almost wish the sous chef that moved up to the head chef.
I didn't fuck with him. I knew he wasn't down.
But I think because they made his character, like a party drunk, type of dude.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that the other dude come down, right? I thought some of the scenes between like him and like Scarlett, just didn't feel as natural.
I can only assume. I get what you're saying. I don't feel that way, but I see where you could see that, and I would assume it's because Jon Favreau is a director and directed like Iron Man and is in Marvel, right? And I'm assuming Scarlett kind of looks at him like in real life as like, oh, that's my mentor or like somebody I look up to.
Well, I thought the scene where they went home, like to his place, and he was cooking and she was getting all turned on.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Like that made sense. Like that flowed for me. It was the...
Oh, you're good. Sorry.
Is there an airplane?
No, it's just an AC vent, but you're good. But yeah, but that...
I need to close it?
No, it's already closed. Don't worry about it.
Okay. But...
No, yeah.
It was the scene where he had walked out or whatever, and she was talking to him about going and being like, he needs to like pretty much step up and be a dad now. The other way.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, he needs to be a dad.
I just felt like it just seemed like almost like they were right beside each other when they were shooting it. Because like she would say something and then he just had this like almost like stone look about him.
Well, to be fair, he might have like, remember they also smoked weed together.
Right. Okay. So that's true. But yeah, so I thought that was a little off. Like it didn't feel as human as it could be.
And she was like his side piece in the movie, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Which I mean, like I understand how she brought up the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like his reactions to it, and his responses weren't as human.
Oh, okay.
And
I
then,
see. Well, I enjoyed that. I mean, that moment where he like realized he hasn't been there as a dad.
Right.
I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I really liked when like the progression of him and his son's relationship throughout like that entire trip.
What about when they were in Austin on top of the food truck and he had that talk with his son?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's nice because it's like, I'm going to have this hard talk with you and let you down right now.
Yeah.
You know, and it was nice because as a parent, you got to have sometimes that bluntness.
Yeah.
You know,
actually, that was something I wanted to ask you about when it came to that scene specifically. Well, in general, like, how do you feel about him and his relationship with his son and how he kind of navigated that, because it seemed like he put his career ahead, right? And then at some point he just realized, man, I'm not there for him.
Right. Well, okay, you've watched The Bear.
Yeah.
I've watched enough of The Bear, and look at most people that are great businessmen or businesswomen for that matter, right?
Yeah.
Great athletes.
Yeah.
You have to sacrifice so much,
Almost everything,
to get to that point.
yeah.
Right. Side note, that's why I admire you and what your journey's been over this past year or something, is because even though you're putting in a lot business wise, you're still finding time for your relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's tough though, like at times where I think, like for me, I have to really really dictate to myself what is important and what isn't. And for a while you kind of get lost in that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
for him, as in the movie, he's like the head chef and he loves his career and he loves his
Right.
craft and he loves it. Like that's the only thing that really keeps him going. And I understand that. But then it's like that fine balance of knowing, damn, like you have other people in your life that could still fulfill you. You know what I mean? Doesn't necessarily have to be the career 24/7, 365. And it's crazy to me because like I think like I'm 29 now, but all throughout my early 20s was filled with fuck everything. I'm gonna learn and figure this shit out. You know what I mean? And now where I'm at currently in my career, it's like I need to, like, I want to start understanding the balance before it gets out of hand.
Right.
Because I've seen it too many times. Like that movie, I think, is a great indication of that. And he probably pulled that from his real life. Like I can only imagine, right?
Right. I think that, I mean, that would be a great pull.
Yeah, because like it's to be great at something is to do everything. Like to be great, you have to look at everything else and just say no.
Right.
Which, to be even if you want to be the greatest and the best, that's like saying no to your kids, to your wife,
Right.
to other obligations, because this one thing is the thing that you need to do to be great. Like Kobe, you know what I mean?
Because you're pouring your whole self into this thing. So these people, these humans that are able to balance, you know, it's just even like when you look at a typical parent, like, you know, your mom, my mom, you know, is they had a purpose.
Yeah.
You know, as not just as a human, but as a parent, you know, like they needed to provide, they needed to do X, Y, Z, you know, which did require a job, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like for them to do what they had to do to provide the lives they gave us. But going back to the movie, it was like, it was good. I loved the moment where he was like trying to figure out Twitter.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna. Yo, there were so many things in this movie that I thought about you. When, how does Twitter work? And then he posted something by accident when he thought he was sending the message.
Because I would for sure think the exact same thing.
Yeah, I was just sending him a message.
Right.
No, it was public.
Right.
And also, but like, it's so wild because that movie is like a time capsule of like Twitter and Vine when Vine was popping.
Yeah.
And like, and how back during that time, if you were on the social media wave, like you were getting popping, dude.
Right.
And now it's like, so, what's it called? Like everyone does it. You have to be extremely different to be, known.
Right.
And
yeah.
For me, I just love the progression between him and his son. And then also I knew his ex-wife they were going to get back together. The moment she was like, this makes you happy, you should do this and this and that. And it's like, I get doing that for maybe like, I was about to say, I get doing that for maybe like, you know, the mother or father of your son. Like you guys still, you know, are friends and whatever. And like, hey, I know you need to do this. But like, I don't know, the way she had put it in that movie, I was like, oh, they're gonna get back together at some point in this movie.
Right. When they went down to Miami and was watching, I think her dad
Yeah.
sing,
Yeah.
and they started dancing, it's like, oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yep.
So when they at the end revealed the wedding,
Yeah, they got remarried.
and I was like, why are they trying to hide for that 15 seconds, pan and stuff through the event hall
No, it was their restaurant.
or the restaurant? Yeah, that's right.
It was like that whole thing was a grand reveal on grand reveal
But it's like, why were they trying to hide? Like, they had already dropped enough that we knew
that they were together.
that they were
At
gonna,
minimum.
right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
who else? There was no other. It wasn't like the buddy had met some girl
Yeah.
where it's like you could have had this like moment of like suspense. It was like,
Oh, I get what you're saying. Like maybe the buddy met a girl, you think they're getting married or something.
right,
But then
it shows, the main guy and his ex. But
I agree.
I love Hispanic women, so I was like, yeah, buddy,
Yeah, you love Sofia Vergara.
yeah. I mean,
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
This episode has been brought to you by Distill Union. We actually did secure a sponsorship.
yeah,
Shout out Taco. Distilled Union, they make smart minimalistic gear that actually makes your everyday carry easier. And I purchased one of their key loops. It's on my keys right now. No more jingle jangle of the keys. We got it all secured. Easy to share my key with people. Check them out. When you're ready to upgrade your wallet or phone setup, go to Distill Union, use promo code
dial tone. That's DIALTONE.
Dial Tone at checkout and you'll get 20% off your entire order. Check them out. Links will be in the description.
Save that money. I love
The Spanish woman.
Yeah.
So the thing is like with movies like this, when the ending is like it's almost cheesy. It's almost it's predictable.
It was very rushed.
Yeah, but for me, I like that sometimes. Like
I'm
I like
okay with it. Yeah.
I like the movies and shows where like I have to really be paying attention and put together clues and put things together. But sometimes I like a movie like this where it's like here like a hero's arc. He went through some shit. He's on his way back up, and then he's back up. Like I love simple stories like that.
Yeah,
and
that was a good movie for where I was at Headspace last night.
Yeah, it's like an easy watch, but you feel good watching it. You know what I mean? And there's good food in it.
Right, because I'm not left with any questions.
No, it's just what it is.
You know, now, I don't know the time progression between when they get back to LA.
It was like 2 weeks.
Okay. So they get to LA. He makes a phone call. So in Austin, he tells his son, school time's coming up. You ain't going to be around me. Daddy's going to be back to work. It's going to be like it used to be.
Yeah.
And then he makes the phone call. Yeah. The mom's like, yeah, about the son working with him, you know.
Yeah.
Did they even show them doing it again? And next thing you know, he's opening a fucking restaurant.
No, they did. Remember? So.
Oh, because the critic guy come up.
Yeah, which that was kind of interesting. Like
I liked
that was
how the conversation went with them.
Yeah, that was like a good redemption arc. Like it was so good, and it was a good conversation.
It was a good. There was one part I didn't like, but the part that I thought was good was when two people communicate.
Yeah.
Then you're able to see where the miscommunication was, or where maybe that guy was having a bad day, or whatever it might have been. Theirs was, when he replied, he thought he was sending a direct message.
And
that guy was like, he knew Twitter. So he was like, you put me on blast for the whole public.
But he also did mention in that conversation, I thought this was a thing that we were doing, like a viral moment. Like we were creating this.
Yeah, like we were acting.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? He said that, and I immediately thought, like, wow, that must have been wild when that dude was yelling at him in the restaurant.
Right.
And then he's just over here thinking like, oh, it's a viral Twitter beef that we're manufacturing.
Yeah.
And he's at the restaurant like, what the fuck? And then homie just barges in and like,
see, I thought he was going to bring all the food that he cooked.
I thought the same fucking thing.
Especially when he was like, oh, I'm outside parking.
Yeah, bro.
I expect him to bring like food trays with this whole fucking
Because he made the meal at home.
the entire thing.
He made the entire courses at home. And then I thought the same thing when he was on the phone with Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
He's like, keep him right fucking there. I'm right outside. I'm parking the car. I got excited because I was like, oh, he's about to show him what's up.
Right. But see, now I did expect something explosive to happen. But why not bring the food that you just cooked?
100. I agree. That part, I was just like, damn. Now, it was funny the way he was yelling at him and just giving it to him, because I would have did the same thing.
Right.
Except I would have brought the food.
Right. Yeah.
I would have brought the fucking food, because like he slaved over that shit. And like, so can you see why when I watched that movie and immediately want to hop into another like chef type thing?
Yeah.
And then when I watched The Bear, it was like, that was the most intense that's been the most intense show I've watched in a long time.
Right.
To the point where like it took me back to places. Get what I'm saying? Like, dude, that one scene in The Bear, it's in the first season. I'm going to talk about it. If you haven't seen it, well, so what?
Yeah, fuck them.
That scene when they left the pre-order option on, when she left it on, and he loses his utter mind.
Yeah.
I was just like, I've been there.
Yeah.
I think we mentioned that in the last episode. But anyway,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's so. And also they had Cafe Du Monde.
Yeah.
So when you had showed me the other day,
that apartment that we looked at was in that scene.
How'd that make you feel?
Like when they come across and it first showed it.
Can I tell you something? I when you showed me that apartment, in my head I was like, oh, he needs to watch this.
Oh, okay.
He needs to watch this, because I wasn't gonna tell you, but I was like, all these places he's showing me, they're in that movie.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, that's like, so you enjoyed the movie. Out of 10, what would you rate out of a 10?
Can I go out of 100?
Sure.
Okay. Let's go 78, 82.
Okay, so for me, out of 10, that would have been an 8 movie. 8 out of 10.
Okay, so we were
very
close.
Yo, that movie, I might watch it again today for the fuck of it. Not even care.
Can I bring up, so he leaves the restaurant because he gets in it with the owner.
Yeah. Also,
right?
fuck that owner, dude. That shit pissed me off. I hated that.
I
get
understand the dynamic.
Well, no. My thing is, right? I gotta sit up. Here's my thing. You ready?
Yep.
And I feel like you're gonna agree with this hardcore, because this is you to a T.
Oh, okay.
If it was verbally agreed upon that I get to cook whatever I want and you fucking just let me, but then we get years in and now I'm trying to cook what I want and you want to fucking make it an issue, I'm pissed the fuck off. Okay. That was the biggest thing, dude.
You got me, because I was gonna debate for the fuck of debating.
I know, but that's you. That is you.
Actually true.
Yeah.
Like when someone says something to me, I take it for what they fucking tell me.
Yes.
So when shit don't happen the way you tell me, yeah,
you're upset, and especially because of the review, right? So like, I don't know. I've never been under a review situation like that, like from a critic. But like, yo, I can only imagine as a chef how fucking annoying and tired it is, especially when you have a love of the craft and you've been making damn near the same food for years,
right? And
not being able to push the creativity that you can push, other than maybe a dish or two here and there. But that owner was such a piece of shit, because like, you told homie, this is your domain. I handle everything outside of this kitchen, out of this area. This is all you run it. So I was like, okay, so you gave me the power to run this kitchen how I want.
Right.
And now that I'm trying to like elevate us or do something different, it's a problem. Nah, dude, you go fuck yourself.
Okay. So what happened at the end of the movie? He re-entered into the same fucking deal. Well, with the critic.
Here's the thing. But I think, okay, I get what you're saying, but I think the critic at the end, he made it apparent. And I feel like so the thing with the critic, with the food critic, is he's not a businessman, okay?
Well, right. Now, I get that.
He more or less loves the art of the food. So it's like, hey, that'd be like and I mean, like when the Catholic Church went to Michelangelo, paint me the ceiling. That's kind of what that critic did to him.
No, I understand it's from a different perspective, and it's probably going to work out.
Yeah.
Versus him in a deal with a businessman.
Yeah.
You know, because that's definitely how they portrayed the owner. Is he's more business. He's not with his new age technology.
Yeah, it's just is what it is, making me my money.
You know, he didn't understand the reason it was so busy that night wasn't because of the menu. It was because of what had happened on social media.
And there was that buzz.
Right. So, you know, I understand, but it was just kind of like, I felt like you had just drove across the United States.
Yeah.
With your food truck for a couple weeks. You get back. You then change your mind to your son that we're going to be doing this. They do one scene and he's folding.
Well, to be fair, like I think
they're not going to let his son in there fucking flipping fucking pancake sandwiches.
I don't know, dude. When you're like, from what I know about restaurants, and I don't know much. Okay, I don't know much, but like those types of restaurants, when you're the head chef of that bitch, whatever you want goes. This is just how shit is for the most part. Depending on the deals, obviously, right?
I'm just saying, but like, if you're trying to get star worthy, they're not gonna be like, "Oh, you got this fucking kid," even though he's your kid.
I feel like that kid, like if we're talking about that universe, that kid will probably go on to be an amazing chef. Like next up and coming top chef, you know?
I think he's going to be a YouTuber. That's Mr. Beast.
Oh, actually, because of the social media thing?
Yeah.
I get it. It's not a, he's actually Mr. Beast.
I think seeing your daddy do food, you might get into it. But I think I kind of looked at him as you, like photography.
Yeah, do you know what's crazy? One of the things that made me that movie like made me think about is like when I have kids, like I don't want to and again, obviously I don't have kids, but like if I do, I don't know if I would push photography onto them, but I already told my girl this, like son or daughter, by the time they can understand how to hold a camera, like I'm just going to get them their own and then they'll just have photos forever like that they've taken.
What about instead of baby bottles?
It's cameras.
Sippy cups. You get sippy cups and bottles.
I 3D print them.
That are looking like bottles and tattoo guns. Machines.
Yeah.
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 They ain't even got, look, instead of a breast pump, you get a foot pedal so the kid can learn how to foot pedal his own breast pump.
You know what's funny about that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't call that old school because people still use foot pedals.
Yeah.
But for the most part, all these machines are rotary and they're wireless.
Oh, okay.
So they got a battery in them. You ain't got to do no foot pedal action to use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ain't got to like skirt with it.
No, not anymore. Not no more. Yeah.
People were literally sewing with sewing needles.
Yeah.
I was going to the, Asian warehouses when I got mine.
No, I think they used to make them out of like guitar string, like all this shit. Like you'd make your needles and all that, like back in the like old, like, traditionally.
Yeah.
And now everything you just cartridges, rotary machines, batteries, and you're on and popping and going. You know what I mean?
I used the first couple tattoos I got were needle.
Yep.
And yarn that we wrapped around, or not a thread. And we'd wrap it around the needle about that far up, so that way when you were pricking yourself, it would help push the ink down.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Dude, that's kind of wild. That is kind of crazy.
That's where, so that word right there, that letter, that used to be just a cross. That was done with a
sewing needle.
Yeah, sewing needle and some thread and some ink.
Well, do you know how? Do you actually? Do you know how tattoos work and how ink stays in the skin? It's not so like the needle doesn't push the ink in. The needle, when it goes into the skin, it shoots back out, and a vacuum is there's like a
where it sucks in,
and then it sucks in, dude, which is kind of crazy, kind of wild, right? But anyway, so that's our little science. There's a little movie review
Yeah.
from Dial Tone. Check out
Yeah.
The Chef on Netflix if you want. It's a chill movie, feel good movie. I recently finished. I started playing Spider-Man 2. Beat the game. Loved it. And now I'm trying to find something else to watch on either Netflix, Hulu, whatever. I have all the fucking subscriptions.
Yeah.
I just got YouTube Premium recently because I got tired of the ads.
Oh.
So your boy is locked in with the subscriptions.
Yo, why these ads be like fucking a minute and a half something long now?
I used to not mind the YouTube ads personally.
They're
okay?
like 5 to 7
Right.
seconds.
And you could skip them.
Right.
But then out of nowhere, it was like 31 or a minute ad in the beginning, 30-second ad in the middle, and then you had one at the end that you couldn't like just skip to the next video.
Right. Now y'all stay tuned.
No.
That's a perfect ad spot. All right, we're back.
All right, we're back.
Eat your ads, bitch.
Yeah, fucking ads. Nah, for real though, check out our sponsors, please. Please. It helps supports the show. Check us out.
Right. Get you some cool merch.
Yeah, get you some something from the Still Union. Get yourself some W energy drinks.
Right.
Tacos rubbing W on the hat.
Yeah, W on the hat, W on the drink. We doing it.
Yeah, and we're doing some stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did buy YouTube Premium,
Okay.
and apparently, all subscriptions are going up in price. But you know what I noticed? Gas has come down, dude.
That's right.
$3.50 a gallon right now.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I haven't really been keeping up with the news. I don't know what's going on over there, but gas is going down.
Yeah, I was about to. Like I said, that's when I figured the war would be over. Is when gas went down. I mean, it's still going on because it ain't down. It's just down a little bit.
It's down 20. Well, it's down a
like
whole
50 cents.
50 cents, which
Yeah.
is a lot right now.
What do you think about 50 Cent?
I love them.
Yeah.
50 Cent. One, Get Rich or Die Trying. One of my top 10 albums of all time. Number one.
That was a fucking banger.
Number one. Number two, he is hilarious. And three, I kind of like how he just doesn't give a fuck. He does not
He be
care.
trolling some motherfuckers.
But he does that because he knows you can't fuck with me, and I like that energy.
Yeah.
But I fuck with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
The Get Rich or Die Trying, again, top 10 album of all time for me.
How'd you like the movie?
Love the movie. I had the video game. Did you know? 50 Cent had a video game.
What was it?
50 Cent's Bulletproof, I think was the name of the game.
Oh, I think I never played it.
It came out on the PS2 and the PSP.
Oh.
Dude, so that game, I had it.
Okay.
I think I might have had I never had the physical copy of the album. I think my mom had it on her iPod or something. And then funny enough, this just popped into my head. Do you remember when streaming started coming out?
Like movies or music?
Music specifically.
So okay, so I was in that range where you had of course FM radio, and you had CDs and cassette tapes and shit. So you would, put your blank cassette tape in your stereo.
Yeah, and record. And,
to record off the radio.
Then you had iTunes for digital downloads at some point.
Well, I ain't never really get into iTunes, but I was into Napster and LimeWire.
Yeah. Remember LimeWire? I was using LimeWire when I was a child.
Right. So that's not really... Was that streaming?
No, so for me, I remember back early in high school for me, I had an iPod Touch back in the day. And, I would go on LimeWire, rip whatever albums or songs that I wanted to on my iPod. I learned how to do all that, right? And then I remember Beats by Dr. Dre, he had his streaming service, which was pretty new at the time. And I had a homie who... I don't know how, but he would get me free monthly subscriptions. He would.
Oh, okay.
He was big on the hacker forums and all this shit. So he would get me he's here for this month, use this login and this password, and you'll be able to stream. So I had Beats for a while, and then that turned into Apple Music, and I think Spotify was still on coming up around that time. And it just, I remember when that Beats thing came out, like I had the app on my phone, but I still had my music library from LimeWire. So like it just blew my mind. And I think one of the albums that I first streamed was like Get Rich or Die Trying, for example.
Oh, okay.
And like, dude, it's just so wild where we're at now. Because now it's like, what song do you want? Spotify has it. Oh, what book do you want? We have it.
Right.
Oh, what podcast do you want? Stream it at anywhere. Like, isn't that crazy?
You know what's wild is, I'm sure it's other. I'm a Spotifyer, right?
Me too.
That's where I consume my music.
Me too.
And I think it's like the free version where you can't just type in
What?
like, say if you want to listen to a certain song by a certain artist,
They give you the radio, right?
they give you
like Pandora almost.
like, so say if you're like, hey, I wanted to listen to my mind is all blank. Name me a song.
Cream by Wu-Tang.
Okay, perfect. You type in Wu-Tang, Cream, hit search. I don't think you can actually listen to that song. It would give you songs like that, and it's like a playlist.
Gotcha.
And you just have to listen, or maybe you can listen to it, but you can only do that like specific search like 2 or 3 times.
Wait, you have the free version of Spotify?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I pay for like a premium one, right?
Yeah, me too.
It's so wild that some people still do that, though.
Well, so as you were saying that, I just brought up Pandora, and my lady sometimes will like just listen to music on there, and on there, as far as from what I know, it's like you can't go in and I want to listen to Wu-Tang Cream, right?
Right.
It'll just be like, oh, here's Wu-Tang Radio, and it'll just give you a good playlist.
Yeah.
And obviously you have ads in there. But sometimes, like for me, dude, like the way I listen to music, there are some people who are big into their playlist, right? Like I need a playlist for this, and I made this playlist. And me, I just, if I like the song, I like the song. It goes into my library of like songs.
Right.
And then as I'm driving, I pick a random song on my like songs, and I just shuffle through, and I'm like, oh, I want to listen to that right now.
You know what? So I do have a lot of songs that I've liked over the years on my Spotify, but like honestly, I still just go and hit the search and, type in a specific song, start listening.
And then you let it rock.
And I let it rock. But see, I'm also like an unprofessional DJ.
Okay.
So like, maybe that song gets done playing, I'll hear something that reminds me of another song, or I'll be like in a vibe.
Yeah.
And then so like I'll listen to 1 or 2, and there'll be some times where I'll start off, say, with like Wu-Tang, and then 4 or 5 songs later, I'm over here listening to like Toby Keith.
Yeah.
And then a song or so later, I'm over here listening to like street jazz music.
Yeah, so like Pandora, for example, and I think, like I said, my girl says she likes this. You can play something, and it usually is pretty good of just giving you some similar stuff. And sometimes when I'm listening to music, like I want that. And other times it's like when I'm driving, I just want to hear like some certain songs to get me in a good vibe or energy. You know what I mean?
Right.
But for the most part, I don't do playlists that much. I'm just like,
oh no, I hand pick them.
no, well, okay. Like I said, for me, I go to my library of all my like songs, click, and then I just shuffle through them. And it's like, oh man, I haven't heard this song in a minute. I'm going to listen to that or whatever. And then what I do like about Spotify is they'll give you like albums that came out recently. So that way I'm always like at least in the loop of some things. Right. But shout out Spotify, man.
You know what though? I got something on Spotify.
What?
All right. So I listen to a lot of podcasts on Spotify. Right.
Yeah.
So one thing I don't like is when the little home tab at the top.
Yeah.
And you click over to like, say if you clicked over to podcast.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like who you're following. Okay. Why doesn't it just do like a drop down of the different names of the podcasts that I listen to, so that way I can go through?
Bro,
because some release daily, some release once a week or once every 2 weeks or something. So then podcasts that only release like once a week or every couple weeks or something like that, they are so far down. So what happens is I know certain ones by name.
Yep.
You know, because they release so regularly, right? So they're always, you know, in the top area, right? Of like a recent episode or whatever, right? But there's some that because they're not as regular, I'll forget the fucking names of them.
Bro, I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. Like, Spotify needs to clean that part up of their shit.
Yeah.
Because another thing that Spotify does with their podcast that happens to me is, let's say I'm listening to a podcast on the way to the office, and then I cut it, work for the day, and then when I leave home, it'll like cut back to the beginning of the podcast sometimes. And I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck? Just start like
where I was at,
right? And or
pause for a fucking reason.
Or there are times where I'm like, I'm listening to a podcast, but I'm like, oh, I want to listen to music, so I switch over to a song. When I go back to the podcast, it doesn't start where I left it, and I have to go find it.
You know what though? So I don't actually usually have that issue.
I have that issue a lot, dude, and it pisses me off.
And even like now that I've got the laptop and I've got the Spotify on that and the phone, even when I like open the laptop, it'll like, so, you know, if I'm like 30 minutes into a podcast, hit pause because I was like running trips or something like that, right? Or take a phone call, get off the phone call, or the next day I come out. So like I go to bed with Spotify.
Right.
You know, listening to my horror shows. So usually in the morning, if I don't listen to any music, you know, while I'm around the camper or the shed, when I come out to the car to leave, it'll start playing the next episode of the horror show, like as soon as it connects to my Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Which, you know, like, because I don't mind because I do the little alarm thing on it.
I just remembered, I actually have something to give you for your shed. I have a sound bar with a subwoofer if you want it, that you can connect to a TV.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's an older sound bar, and I got it for free.
Okay.
But you can connect it to your TV, and my plan. I don't think I'm gonna get a sound bar. Instead, I'm gonna have a bunch of Apple HomePods in my house, which you can connect to your Apple TV and create surround sound with it.
Okay.
But so I'll give that to you. So shout out Spotify. Hopefully we get a sponsor from Spotify. You know, fix your podcast stuff for us a little bit.
Organize it. Just
organize it. Update it. You know, you got the music on lock. You know, you're coming out with some cool features. I like it. Whatever. But go ahead and fix your podcast shit.
Yeah, just tidy it up where I can like search. Not even search, but if I've liked one, let it scroll down.
And while you're searching for a podcast, search for Dial Tone Podcast.
Yes, we
subscribe to us, right?
Comment on us.
Comment on it. Let us know what you think. Hit us up on our socials. Ant's Rant's coming out today, Saturday.
Yeah, it is.
I already got it filmed. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
You know, and send us out to people that you think would enjoy the podcast. Let us know how we're doing. All of that good stuff. This is part 1. You know, we're double heading it. We're gonna take a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta get something to drink because my mouth is dry.
Oh.
Yeah. So Taka, send us out.
All right. I love y'all.
Yeah. Is that it? Come on. End the fucking episode.
All right, guys. Toodles.
Oh, my fuck.
The call you have made requires an initial deposit. Please hang up momentarily, listen for dial tone, deposit the amount specified on the instruction card, and dial your call again.
Anybody got a quarter?